driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And they've got a man caught in the rundown. The relay throw, then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Adam Jones lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here he comes again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try it again. 3-2. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Matt Wieters at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Delman Young will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In there, strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now. David Lowe will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. You still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. B.J. Upton will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
B.J. Upton.
And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jason Hayward will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Now another 1-2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Ryan Flaherty makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ryan.
And that misses ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Now the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three and 1 now.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that you could do something with. You're not going to get anything better than that.
Nick Markakis will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. After the walk, a quick check on first. And they got him. Hit softly to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Manny Machado will stand in. He grounded out his first time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the 3rd inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Chris Davis will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Adam Jones will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball. He'll come home with it. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it up. We're even at 1 apiece. Matt Wieters will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead now. It's 3-1. J.J. Hardy will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
1-0. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Three and 0 now. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early. He might have to.
Delman Young will stand in. Base hit his first time around. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And he is out at second.
Leading off for Atlanta, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Evan Gattis will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Chris Johnson will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. Delman Young come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 1-2. And 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. David Lowe will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to be all for the starter, Chris Medlin. Craig Kimbrell is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. David Lowe will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ryan Flaherty comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Gaddis will make the play here, and that's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And that's in there for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Manny Machado is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Down and away, ball one. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now.
A two-out hit here would be nice, but a two-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And he's safe.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single. And that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Chris Davis is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And a pickoff throw to third, and he's back standing. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Andrelton Simmons will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Ryan Doumit will stand in again. He homered his first time around.
Ryan Doumit.
And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a swing and a miss as Uggla falls behind here quickly, 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Jimenez ready with the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And Adam Jones will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, Pitchers have the right to work inside.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Matt Wieters will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.